Hey dudes, what's going on? Oh, yeah, it's that one there, okay? So, righto, so yep, let me touch that side there. Alright, rallyT dudes. Okay, so what we've done this morning is we've got the sledgehammer and relieve here, and you can see down through here. You can see this car's a little bit rusty anyway. Mia, go. A little bit rusty anyway, where we've belted that, all the rust popped out and stuff. But yeah, so done that both sides, guys. We've put standard springs in it. Our power steering units, we found that leak finally. The power steering leak's there, so we change a pump on it now as well. But you can see in here, we've got just enough clearance for the big tyres on the other struts. We may pull that off and give that there a belt with the sledge. We're going to do that, or I don't think it's really going to matter. Letho's just about to drop this down now, and we're going to check for clearance. You can see by relieving all that, guys, we've got a fair bit of room there. It was hitting the front K-frame down there, but it looks like that's going to clear now. We are getting there. Here we go. We're just going to test for clearance, guys. That one there's clearing all right. Hang on, check the side. Yeah, just got heat as well. And then this side. I think we need to give this just a little bit more clearance. Yeah, so what do you guys reckon? You're pretty happy with this piece? What have we got going on? Read them out, mate.
Just morning.
Morning, guys. Yeah. It's been a big week. I wasn't on Wednesday night, guys. Sorry. I had no voice. I'm standing here just sweating now. I'm still a bit crook now, but I was extremely average.
Alexander Warren gave you $4 in super chats.
Thank you very much, Alex, for super chat. I really, really appreciate the support, buddy. It really means a lot. It does. Yeah. But things are cruising along here. Nicole's got a new car, which you guys will see this week, that we're going to build for her to get her out of her soccer mum four-wheel drive. It turned up this week as a good deal. Mia's been eating a edible necklace and it's all over her face, which is fabulous. Yeah, just been poking along. What about you guys? Life been exciting? All right, we'll get this jack back up, the wheel off, and we'll, yeah. I'm going to buy a signal booster for when we go out next time, out rallying. And that way if we go live with you guys, I'll have a booster there for the internet so that it won't be so sketchy. And yeah, I'm going to set the Jackaroo up. It's got a roof rack as a platform so I can film across the top. And a mate Aaron's going to come out with his drone and then be able to do some chasing and show you what's going on. And yeah. The saw is still going. We've just got to fix the heater core, end up letting go in that. So we've just got to join up the two heater hoses so it won't be running through behind the dash. We'll just keep it running through, circulating the engine.
Cryptology said doing the water pump and brake bleed on the SS a bit later, going to piss down here by the looks of it.
Yeah, it was raining here just before too, dude. We just pulled this inside and now it's sunny as, so.
And Daniel Shutler said t-shirt and stickers arrived to Tassie 7 days.
Awesome, thank you very much, mate. That's awesome. I hope you're very happy with the shirts and stuff and the stickers.
Mr. Jack 121, has the rally spec diff been welded yet?
No, we haven't got to that yet. We haven't got to that. We'll probably take the LSD out of this one and weld up a single wheeler, and then we'll have a good LSD centre to sell.
All depends on what gears we've got too.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take and put in 3 O's now.
Well, that's one of our next steps. We've had a lot of machine work. Hang on, just wait for it. Yeah, Leith had a lot of machine work to do this week, so there wasn't a lot of time. I've been crook and driving, and we've been concentrating on trying to get the trailers finished for the trailer hire side of things. So we haven't had a lot of time to play with cars this week, guys. It's been work, really. So, yeah. But we'll get there.
Adam Ward said I'm putting in a diff brake in Project Feisty AF for the Pod Filter podcast. I think you'll love one.
Oh,
And,
sweet.
And Do It Dan said he passed us in the VN last Sunday at the bottom of the Blacklight Range.
Okay, cool. Awesome. It stands out a bit, that VN, doesn't it? Not the best thing to be doing after being crook all week, I can tell you that, guys. What do you reckon, Mia?
No, not eating cookies.
You're eating bickies, are you? Oh, well, someone's got to do the hard job, so. Yeah. Yeah.
Ben Arnold, $10 super chat.
Thank you very much, Ben. Really appreciate the support, buddy. We haven't done anything on the VN Ute. I've got most of the money together now for the gearbox. We want to get the gearbox in so we can put a plan together to what we're going to do with the motor. So hopefully end of next week I should be able to buy a gearbox for this, and yeah, we can start moving forward on it. We've got the side skirts for it already, which are here. These are the side skirts that will go on it. They're of Statesman, so they'll replace that for the SS style. So I'm putting bits and pieces together, but yeah, we're getting there, guys. Little bit by little bit. But I must admit, going rallying last weekend, that was pretty good. Like, so we work all the time, and having something like this to go and play with is going to be good, you know. Sometimes it's stressful. You build these other cars to go on the road, and you know what the coppers are like. It's just you'd go to drive them and it's stressful, and getting busted in the Jag didn't help. But having this to be able to just go play in is going to be awesome.
Cryptology said I just lowered my VZSS new strut bearings too, and my strut top plates are sitting 10 millimeters high off the body. Suspension, I said it's by design. I don't really believe in. What do you guys reckon?
So in here, mate, that they're sitting up off the body. It's not. It's supposed to sit in flush, isn't it?
What's that?
VZ top plates shouldn't be sitting 10 mil off the top, should they?
No.
No.
No, well, there will be a gap there. But yeah, if there is a gap there, that means that your top strut cone's dug in. So there should be a minimal gap there, otherwise...
He's got 10 mil, that's way too much.
Oh yeah, right, so if you want, if I can do it.
See,
Too much weight on. You see when we let it down, there'll be a massive gap there and the strut tops are buggered on this, so you should not have...
a big gap. The
big
gap there shows that they're rooted.
Yeah.
It means that they've collapsed
Either the
underneath.
bearing plate to collapse or the top cone's buggered.
Yeah.
This is hang on.
He'll show you what it is, what breaks on it.
So that's the top strut cone there, and basically that
goes
recesses up
underneath.
in there. You can see, well, that one's worn away there. Once they start doing that and all the rubber starts perishing, that means like the strut will actually be able to move in and out. So you actually want to put new ones of them in there if you do have a pretty excessive gap there. So that means, and that's where your bearing's sitting there. As you can see, the ones I took this off actually had no balls left in there. And when your steering gets hard, or you know, like it starts making a real crunching noise, usually all the balls are falling out of the race there. So
They end up
they're
on your
buggered.
chin.
Yeah, that's right.
Cryptology said brand new bearings too. Just did 5 days old, lol.
Okay.
And Blind Garage said, g'day, and Nick, it was my birthday yesterday, so this is just what I need for my hangover. Lots of loud bangs and crashes. Awesome, lol.
Happy birthday, dude. It must be sitting wrong, mate, or you've got... Are they different, VZ, VY?
No, the only other thing that can happen if you've got lower suspension in it and it's been bottoming out, it will actually bend the top of the strut tower there. So that could also be the case as well.
Yeah.
But you should have a gap, but it should not be excessive.
Yeah, 10 mil seems excessive to me, and yet to me it's not sitting right. Like, as he said, if it's been banging, if your last ones were really bad and it allowed it to bang and smash, it would have bent the top of your strut tower, and then it might be sitting wrong. So maybe just have a look for cracks and a bend in
He
that.
said already collapsed by the looks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it'll be. I'm going to swing this thing again, guys. Does anyone else want to turn? Because I'm old.
On top of that, you've got the dome washer on the wrong way. Because that'll actually hold the top bearing plate, that'll actually hold the actual plate further away from the top of the shock. And then when you do up that top nut, it's basically just, yeah, got room in between. So, yeah.
Maybe pull them back out, have another look, and just redo it and see what you reckon. I'd personally just pull it apart again and put it back together, just to see if you can see an issue in there. Or actually what I would do is say to Leaf, I think that's excessive, could you pull it apart, I've got to go and do a toe, and when I got back it'll be fixed.
No, don't say your word.
I remember days where I used to have time.
Cryptology again said cool cheers, we'll pull the struts out and have a look. All the washers were installed correctly. I think the bearing hub is too soft. Good old eBay LMAO.
eBay's not too bad. It gets a bad rap. It was bad back years ago, but now a lot of the parts come out of the same place. It's, yeah, I don't know. I've actually found recently, guys, that Super Cheap Auto are as cheap, if not cheaper, than eBay, and as quick to get postage, and they're not charging you for freight anymore out of Super Cheap. I've been very surprised. Like Super Cheap for a bottom hose for this was $17. I couldn't get one that cheap on eBay, and I ended up getting one. They didn't have one in stock though. I would have had to wait 3 days. Repco had it as $24, and they had one in stock. So I don't know. eBay's not what it was. Super Cheap have really stepped up their game. Yeah, or I don't know whether my Super Cheap here in Kingatow just look after me. They are pretty good to me, but yeah.
Wubman535 meme, I'm not calling red to fix my wheel clearance low with the sledgehammer.
Jump out of the way, buddy.
Oh, and Cryptology said that's not a hammer, that's an Aussie fix-it stick.
Yeah. Oh, mate, on this thing, though, this is going to get beaten. I'm pretty happy with this car, I must admit. This has been in my backyard for so long, because when it came up, it was cheap. A 5-litre manual for a conversion, and I could sell the interior out of it to recoup most of my money and everything, and it sat in the backyard for so long, and being able to get out and use it, because we're not going to cook it, we're not going to wreck it. The motor will still be good to do the conversions we've got down the track, but we're going to be able to have some fun. The same as the Sora, we're not going out to wreck that thing. We've hardly sold a part of it since I've had them. I've had them for a couple of years as well. But the 1J and that's going to be awesome for a conversion. I'm not a 6-cylinder person at all, but those 1 and 2Js, I'm pretty keen. So, yeah. I think that's beaten into submission.
Wubman535 meme said there's a couple of good garage sales at the moment. Red might have to do a garage live stream, lol.
Oh, Christ, if I had time. My missus has got me running around buying old chairs today. I picked some up this morning. I'm going to go to Yarra after this and pick up some more for something she's doing for her channel. Time is the big thing. I was having discussions with a few subscribers this morning about my OCD and not concentrating on one project at a time. I would love to concentrate and have come in, work on one car all day, haven't done in a couple of weeks. The reality of my life at the moment is I buy 20 odd cars a week, and out of those 20 there might be 2 of interest to you guys, and we get sidetracked and get excited about it. Like I've got a Gemini coming in Monday, and I'm really looking forward to going to pick that up. So we'll be sidetracked again. Stuff will get done, guys. It is what it is.
The Wubman guy said not as fun if you just work on one car.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind. Like I do watch some guys that concentrate on one car all the time, and when they're doing exceptionally good work all the time, that's awesome, which is what the hard top will be, which is what the SS Ute will be, and some of the SS builds that are coming up. But watching dodgy stuff like this as a full build for a month is not good viewing. It's good to have a play and then go out and wreck it and play with it, but I don't know, it's hard to put a format together, guys, that works for you guys and for me and my life, and obviously I've got this one with me all the time, and it's hard, guys. Doing our best. And we're old and broken, aren't we, Captain?
Matthew Primavera, I think I pronounced that wrong. How much will you sell the How much will you sell the Gemini?
I don't know. I haven't picked it up yet, mate. I haven't picked it up. I don't know much about it. It is an early Gemini. We did discuss. We're not going to build it.
It's a TX or a TD.
It's a TX or a TD. It didn't look rusty, and I haven't hardly seen it, to be honest. I get random pictures sent to me, and then it's, you know, I don't ask too many questions. I just, any car that comes up, I just say yes if it's the right money, and I go and pick them up. But yeah, so it'll be, you'll see it come up. It'll be, if you're on the Kingatow Facebook page, the towing page, it'll come up on there, on the truck, and we'll get it in, see if it runs, assess it. And yeah, it can go to someone. We're not going to build it, definitely. We've already discussed whether we want to build it, and we're not going to. So it'll go to someone that wants to build it, for sure. I don't think it won't be something that move me, please. It's not something we're going to wreck out. It'll go complete for someone to hopefully put back on the road. If the body is good enough, otherwise we will wreck it out. But it's hard to tell at this stage. It's just a... Move out of the way, man, please. Where's the wheel nuts, mate? Can you go to them and the rattle gun, please, mate? Yeah, put the chrome on and the rattle gun. Yes.
Put the biscuits down. Pardon?
How many we got on?
96. Matthew, the dude who asked if you were selling, I'm chasing a 79 TD.
That's what it is, isn't it, Lee?
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you, Matthew?
The same, just different cars. Oh no, one's round headlight, one's square headlight, but yeah.
It was a round headlight from memory.
Okay,
Where's my, oh, you've got my phone, I can't show you a photo. If you message me, Matthew, you can have first option on it if you want. Just message me and I'll send you the photo I've got now, and we can just work through it together, mate, and see if it'll suit you. Whereabouts are you though? We're in Queensland.
I see you.
Bundy.
Okay, just around the corner.
Charles Gallier, 69. Red is Mia, your new apprentice. That's awesome to see if she is interested.
Yeah, she's my best mate, ain't you, buddy?
Yeah.
Come here. She's my sweetheart, ain't you? Ain't you? With your grubby face today, with your necklace, bloody lollies all over it. No, I'm very, very blessed with the girls I have. Not for the ones that are gone, the ones that I have new.
Keegan Keel said, holy hell looks mint.
What's that?
Keegan Keel said, holy hell looks mint.
Got a BL coming, guys. A mate, a good mate of mine, he's had one sitting around for a while, and I messaged him the other day to ask him what he was doing about it. He said he needed a few parts off it, and said I was looking for one for the channel. I said, mate, go and pick it up. And I really want to pay for it though. I hate open-ended deals. So, but yeah, it's a sedan. Don't know, just a standard automatic. It was clean from memory. It wasn't real rusty. I haven't seen it for a while, but yeah. So another one of my OCD projects coming up. Do you want to steer us the other way, man? Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Okay. Do I have to clearance that side at all? Is that all right? Do we want to just give it a bit anyway?
Keegan Keel said, keen on the VL, is there anywhere I can go to show you my project?
Yeah, Kingatow Facebook page, mate, or even message me on Instagram, Kingatow Crew. So if you put in Kingatow into Facebook, you'll get two pages. One's the parts page where you'll get Leaf at the yard here, or the towing page is just Kingatow. and you'll get me, or Kingatow Crew on Instagram, and yeah. And if you just Google Kingatow, you'll get my phone number. Or not in the description of this video, but most of the other videos have my phone number down below for towing and parts, the lease number for parts. So.
TB Racing big wheels, put a supercharger on it, it would be a rocket ship.
We'll see how we go. Early days.
No use having too much power and it's going to be in the dirt anyway.
Yeah. We will build stuff for proper drifting down the track, but this is just in the dirt. We don't need a lot of power. We get the diff gears right, and and it's manual. She should be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Beating on this
Matthew messaged you on Facebook.
Okay, I'll check that out, mate, when I finish here. The VLs won't be for sale. It's one that a mate's given me, so it's something I'll probably hold on to. And yeah.
And the meme dude, when are you taking the SS out rallying?
As soon as it's finished. Yeah, probably before it's finished. We'll probably take it out this afternoon. If we can get these wheels to clear, we'll probably take it out and give it a test run. It'll take probably 2 or 3 goes to get it clearance and get it right, and then we'll just beat on it bad out there. Hopefully I'll have that signal booster for the internet, and that way, it's going to be a good day out there with the drone. And yeah, but there's a few mates that have sort of indicated they're pretty keen to come out and play too, so we might have a bit of a day. Should be good.
John O says hi, Paul John says hi, and he also asks, what's the best motor to put in a VK?
Best motor in a VK?
LS.
What's that?
LS.
LS the world. An LS, or I do like my early 5 litres. I do like these 304s, like the 304s like my SS, and the SV89 would eat my LSU, but he's going to play with that soon, so that'll change. But you know, it comes down to your budget. This is the way I look at it, right? If you've got to go out and buy an LS and buy a conversion kit and buy pipes and buy this and buy that, and you're looking down the road of 7 or 8 grand by the time you get a conversion kit, an auto, a tail shaft done, wiring harness, radiator hoses, you know, all this stuff to put this LS into a VK, or you can buy another VK for 2 or 2.5 grand that's really rusty with running gear in it, with a 5 litre or something. So for 2.5 grand, you can rings and bearings it, put the whole thing together, and have a going car and enjoy that car. I'd put the 5 litre in all day, every day to have the car going. You know, the only way I can afford to have so many cars is I don't build the best of everything. You know, I don't buy utter rubbish, but yeah, you've got to work to your budget. What's your budget, buddy, and also your capability. There's a lot of the LS kits don't fit. You've got to still do fabrication. Does that make sense? You know, like you've got to work to your budget.
Matthew Raphael, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hi guy, how much are you selling the VT seats as seats?
What's that? The VT seats?
Yeah.
The SS interior's gone out of this one already, but there would be another. I think there's 1 or 2 SSs here. Have you got any SS interior, Lee?
What's that?
Is there any SS interior here?
Yeah, that's one. The VXS.
Yep. How much? There's a full interior apparently in the yard, a VX SS interior. He said 440. But if you, Kingatow parts, or message me, I can give you the yard number. The girls aren't there support today, so they can't put the number up for you. But talk to Leith. He handles all the parts.
Jesse Potter wants to know what Leith's doing.
He is welding the seat braces in.
Yeah.
We're just sort of keeping. You can watch that. Don't look at the welding. He's just welding that seat base in that he made. Sounds like the welder's behaving itself today.
No, it's maybe having myself. That's looking good.
253, sing like a dream. But it's very hard to get a 253 these days, guys. They're just not around. And if you're going to spend the money on a 253, honestly, buy a 308. Sometimes it's a little bit more expensive to buy a 304 setup than it is to buy an LS. But at least when you get the 304 setup, you get engine mounts, pipes, everything like that that fits straight in. Whereas an LS is cheaper to buy the actual engine, but it's more expensive to buy the wiring harness and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? And 308's good. Like, I love these things. They're awesome.
Wobman, do you have any VXSS spoiler in white colour? If so, how much?
What do you need?
VXSS spoiler in white.
Yeah, come out here. Yeah.
I think there is one on the XSS out the back there.
Yeah, I'm following Dad now. Excuse me, Mia.
I'm turning that fire on.
Yeah, no, don't play with wires.
All right, so come in recently, the gear. We done a full tidy up on this car, and it went out. This thing did not have a rattle in it. It was one of the best VXSSs that I'd ever driven. The guy had it for 6 months, fried the auto, sold it back to me. So, and I'm just going to keep the motor out of this now because the motor is really good. Auto doesn't worry me too much, and it'll be wrecked out. So there's a complete VXSS here. The seats are good, they're grey. The cushion's gone a little bit on this one, but the rest of it's really good, guys. See, it's mint. Door trims are good, and it does have an SS bar on it. So I'd have to repair this side a little bit, but yeah, it's all there. Yeah, just once again, just talk to Leith. He handles all that sort of stuff. So after the live feed, if you call the yard, he'll help you out. I've got one other bar, I think, that I've set aside for my ute just in case.
Mark Leggett, far out Red, been a sub since the start, man. How come you don't have 100k subs yet? Coolest channel on YouTube, love it.
I appreciate it, mate. And honestly, I don't know. I just I don't know what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. I don't know why things haven't taken off. They did take off there for a little while. Things
You're not
are slow.
doing anything wrong.
I'll just keep poking along and we'll see where we end up. Like, it is a bit more work to do, but this is sort of what I do every day anyway. And, you know, a lot of you guys do enjoy it, so might as well share.
They're asking who's behind the lens.
My daughter, Savannah.
Oh no, don't put me on.
My daughter, Savannah. There we go. She's my eldest.
Luke Hamilton, is that what is it? Yes. Hey guys, quick question. Is it normal to have oil vapors?
Sorry guys, internet dropped out. What was it? Is it normal for oil vapors?
Oil vapors inside the plenum chamber on a VY Commodore.
Oil vapors inside the plenum chamber. As in milky looking oil or just oil?
They're talking about the creepy clown on the shed.
Yeah, this place was a kid's play thing. See the walls. See, we pulled a lot of it down, but see these boards that are on the wall? They were all the way around, and there was big play equipment and ballparks and stuff like that. We just like creepy clowns. It's just how we are. It's how we roll. Yeah. So it was like the pedo playground.
Matthew Pumava said, "You're not just a good bloke, Red, but you're good at what you do. Chin up, mate."
Oh, I'm not worried about it, honestly, guys. I've got so much good stuff going on in my life. If YouTube doesn't work, honestly, it's not the end of the world to me. It's if YouTube stops, this doesn't stop. To do YouTube, right, you got to look from my point of view too. I've got a very, very successful business in my towing business and my parts business that supports my mates, and you know, I get to play with cars all the time. So if YouTube doesn't work, I still have a very successful business. If YouTube does work, I have to walk away from a very successful business to do YouTube. So it's a double-edged sword for me. It's something that you've built from scratch that you sort of have to walk away from, because I'm not going to be able to be in the truck all the time and go out and find all these cars. I can do a bit of it still. It's a hard, you know.
Keegan Keels just messaged you on Instagram about her project.
Yeah, we'll go through all those messages when we finish, and Leith will work through you guys that want SS stuff. This one does still have door trims, but they're manual wind-up SS door trims, like blue one. There. Does
Mia
anyone
back.
want the flame dash? Show them this. Oh, hang on,
Oh, wait.
Get her out of the way.
Mia, over there.
It's weird having someone else with the welder.
Mark Finnegan said hi, Miss Red. Yeah, not Miss Red.
Little Miss Red.
Oh, great. I am not being known about it. There's
Not
that.
being known as Little Miss Red.
There's the flame dash thing.
Does anyone want a flame dash for a VT? That's pretty mad cool, see? That's got to be worth at least 30 bloody street cred points. Did any of you guys watch that, come over here so the man doesn't go over there. That Australian Best Street Racer link I put on the Kingatow live parts finder page? That comedy dude on his Barina, his mum's Barina, that was cool, that. Yeah, heavy, you drop it on the seat, buddy.
So need to do this with my VS because the tab on the seats are broken. Thanks for reminding me. That was Keegan Keel. Matthew Crick said safety first, haha. Mark Finnegan asked if mum was crook.
No, she's narrowly, my other daughter has dancing, what is it?
Exams.
Dancing exams today. She does jazz, tap.
She does all of them.
She does, you name a dance and she does it.
Except for Highland dancing. She doesn't do that.
Wouldn't surprise me. That's what she does when she gets home, when she fights with her mum.
Highland dancing.
Yeah, so she does dancing. So Nicole's at dancing today with Neroli. So, and that's all weekend. So I've got Savannah and Mia for the weekend. So we're cruising together. I'll probably take the Formula home. So I've got a car at home, and I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll start to feel a little bit better.
Wildman said,
Gonna go into
yes,
the
that
BMW.
was so funny with his mum's Barina.
Yeah, he's on Barina.
Brady Collins did. James Urch says the Barina was sick, and Mark Finnegan gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah, no, it was cool, eh? I couldn't believe it. Like, it was really well made. I wouldn't mind to down the track if I do start doing the YouTube full time, is put a series of stuff together like that, like pick up some character and go and do some sort of a series like that. I reckon it'd be cool. But yeah, we just got to wait to see what happens. You know, you just got to keep feeding the family and moving forward. We'll still poke along with you guys. I'm sort of still happy with how things are, and you know, the support that you give me now is enough to make it worthwhile to keep moving forward. Now that the merch is happening, we restocked again on Wednesday, so all the shirts are back in stock. Aaron, I didn't message you, but those size 6 kids shirts are there now. So there's kids shirts in black only from 4 to 7, I think, 4, 5, 6 and 7. We have 5XL and 7XL shirts now. Merv, that shirt you won in 7XL, that one is on its way to you now. We finally got that, they come in and we got it printed for you and out. So I've caught up with everything now, and so I can start advertising that. And I was supposed to, yesterday I was still crook, I was supposed to go work out stubby coolers, cups, and what was the other one? Stubby coolers, cups, and something else. This week. So hats, that's what it was.
Yeah, a 1973 hold, and there's big lot of numbers.
Yep.
Hey Red, I messaged you the other day about a VZ guard I was going to ring this weekend, but seeing as you're streaming, I might as well ask.
I call in, drop cars off, head back out, pick more up, bring them back, drop them off. Leith's here all the time, and I don't get in between the parts thing because you'll have to talk to me, then I have to ring him, then I've got to come back, I've got to ring you, and then I've got to come back, and then I've got to ring him. So it's easier that Leith just does it full time, all day, every day, and just runs the yard. I don't get involved at all. The only time I'm involved is when there's an issue, and there's never issues. So, yeah, he's good.
Aaron said, yeah, they're sold out, mate.
Already? No, there was... All right, I'll get Nicole to check that. I don't think they'd be sold out already, surely.
And Paul G. Smith says, morning, Team Red.
Hey, buddy. I'll get Nicole to check that. We have had issues with that website. That the first issue was the you'd go all the way through to check out and then you couldn't check out. But that's all been rectified now, so it's posting to all areas and stuff. There must be another glitch on it. We will get there, guys. It's early days.
119 people watching.
Sweet. All right, is that ready to drop down, Capitanio?
Yeah, I guess so.
Captain Tamio? What?
All right.
Wow, nice copy.
Is that all right for you as well? Yeah, it's not bad to see that. The seats come in a high-age van, believe it or not.
Mark Finnegan asks, Red, can you do a 10XL or would a 310 be easier?
I struggled to get stock of 5s and 7s. Like the first lot of people, they at the shirts I normally get go to 4XL, and then to go to 7, I had to go to another supplier. So yeah, if you desperately do want a 10XL, if you're serious, message me and we'll work it out, buddy.
Mum says hi.
Nicole, apparently the kids' shirts, Aaron tried to order some and it's saying that they're sold out. I'm just wondering if I know you're not home, but anyway.
XO 420.
And we started up, we'll just check the clearance again, guys. Alright, so I'm a little bit alright. Do you want to have a look while I jump on it? If you want to show them the clearance and then, you know. We are going to have to bash this top plate on this one. And the front. Does that actually touch the front end?
Nah, that's alright.
That was alright?
That's good enough.
Alright, you want to check the front then? What was it?
Got any body kits for a VX Commodore acclaim?
There should be some in here. VX. Yep, that one's fine. I think it might struggle a little bit when we do that, but we'll have a look at that. I can't back that.
Once we drive it, we'll see where it's struggling, and then we'll just back in where it's struggling.
Yeah. So we'll probably take it out without guards the first time.
Yeah, probably, yeah. And then that, so that's going to make it easy.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll take this out, guys, test it, see where it's going to scrub. So we'll put some paint now on those spots, and that way where the paint rubs off.
Oh, we'll be able to see it on there. I think it'll just leave black marks, but I think it'll be alright.
And then we will put guards on it down the track. Not sure about front bar at this stage. We're probably going to make up a steel bar or something. The rear's right, is it?
Oh, we're going to have to trim it out.
Yep.
I think that's going to scrub.
We're going to have to get the reciprocal side and chop the back guards out, guys.
Tangaholic asks, why do Australians say HAYC? I can't predict. You're going to have to look at this. Why do Australians say, I don't know how to pronounce that.
I don't know what any of that means. Tangaholic, sorry. Hey, can anyone else answer that? I've never seen it. Hey, I don't know. HAYCH.
Have it.
What's that?
HAYC, what?
So hey, CH. Don't know. I've never seen it before.
Okay, the Slayer, 420 Slayer, where's your location or is there an email I can contact on?
Yep, if you emails ssbrendan@gmail.com, which is just like the SS car, Brendan, BRENDAN @gmail.com, which is easy, or Kingatow Facebook page, or Kingatow Crew on Instagram. Yeah, and my phone number is generally at the bottom of most of the videos for towing. So.
Mark Finnegan is an answer to that question about why do Australians say that, because we can. Jesse Potter just finished converting my VS Caprice to i67 with a rebuilt auto.
An L67?
Yeah, that's an L, yeah. Was just a 6. And the 1973 Holden dude questioned, why are you turning the VT into a rally car, seeing it's an SS means it start to gain value soon, especially since the last of the 5 litres.
And what I say that is, who cares?
Okay, this car's rusty in the body here and in around here. We didn't know that before I pulled it apart. This car was always bought for the engine and gearbox as a conversion. Okay, to go through this car to make it mint again is worth 5 times of what the car will ever be worth. Yes, I do understand that it's the same as that SS out there. Do you wreck it out? But it's hard. Like, I work all the time, and this is going to be some fun for us, honestly. Yeah, if it was a limited edition, like a Club Sport or something like that, then yes. Like, if this was a blue Club Sport, I would love a blue Club Sport, exactly the same as this car, with the blue and silver Club Sport. I reckon they are the ones out of these that...
After VSs, an SS just meant a V8. Like when it was a VSSS or a VRSS, that actually meant something because you could still buy a 5-litre executive. In these things here, an SS just meant it was a V8 one. There's nothing special about them at all.
The interiors in them are terrible compared to the Bellinas and the Callos. What's that? No, you're right. Oh, it'll probably drop out. All right, we'll see if it drops out, guys. All right. It rained here before, guys, but it stopped now. Thanks, Nicole. Looks like it's clearing so far. Looks like we've got clearance, guys. What's that? And to the guys that were asking before about why do it to this, you got to build something, you know what I mean? Something's got to get built. You can't just, yeah. And it's not going to get wasted either, guys, because it's, we still haven't put a passenger seat in yet, but I'll find somewhere to sit. Can you shut that door, Savannah? All right, let's see what she goes like, guys.
Oh, no,
Thanks, Mia.
I'll just be going gentle. I do have the tray plate on it, but I don't
Yep.
want to get too carried away.
What do you reckon? She's a beast.
That's actually pretty good, man. I'm quite happy with that.
I only put 2 wheel nuts on that left front, I think.
Oh, did you? I'd like to have 4-wheel nuts on it if that's all right.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
I only put 2 wheel nuts on, wonder how many spiders are still here, guys.
Do it again, right there. Oh.
I only put 2 wheel nuts on the front to test it before, and yeah.
No, let's put the other ones on, eh?
Yeah, for sure. We just stopped to go put more wheel nuts on. But I do understand, guys, that it seems crazy to destroy something like this, but at the end of the day, like when you have a look at the car, right? So we're in it now. You're going to have to. The window regs in the front are all loose and gone, and it's a wind-up window car. The driver's one doesn't work at all. You're going to have to replace all this sort of stuff here. The hood liner's shot. The dash has been all smashed and cracked apart. Like and that's just what we can see sitting here now. It's yeah. And there was rust in that front bit. Big, you know, it's a lot of work to get this up to scratch. And at the end of the day, it's still just a VT. That's exactly right. It's just another Commodore. The motor in this being a manual to put into one of my Dodgers or the Bedfords or something like that well outweighs what this car is, you know what I mean? And in order for these cars to go up in value, this needs to happen to some of them. Does that make sense? Some of them need to be culled.
Yeah, make them rarer.
To make them rarer, to make them worth something as well, you know? So we're helping you out. She doesn't seem to be scrubbing, guys, so I'm not looking forward to all that. Oh, or does she?
No, that was a bit on the back. That's what I'm going to check that. That's the plastic trim in the back. Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to need to chop the back out.
Yeah, we've got to chop the back, guys. It's scrubbing in this back corner
As
here.
soon as it squats.
Yeah. That's all right. It's all right. Are you pulling the airbags out? No, probably not.
Just disconnect it.
We'll just disconnect them. Just a pillow for Captain's head. Did you notice how we drove last time?
That's not funny at all.
What's that?
That's not funny at all.
I can smell rubber.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's that front strut, I reckon. Yeah, probably I'll turn around here before we blow that tyre out, I'd say. Yeah, I think that front strut, we can smell rubber in here. We're not at give it a flog stage, Jace Newton. You would say that too. You'd probably be giving it a flog now, buddy, wouldn't you? Is the head unit for sale? Mate, if you want it, it's got a big smash bit. There are. Oh,
Yeah, that's nice.
just clearancing that tyre.
That's all there. That's right.
Can you guys hear that? I might try and move forward.
Make it worse. Yeah, everyone to the left.
Everyone to this side.
Everyone, just lean over a little bit.
It's almost clearance the tyre now. It's leaning over to the side. I don't think you're going to make much difference, dude. Please get some helmet. Yeah, we've got helmets coming, buddy. I've got one at home already, and I've got other ones for Leith. He said he was ordering one. Have you ordered it?
No, I'm going to order it today.
Well, pick it today and I'll order it, man.
What? My head is struggling up. It's sealed already.
Sounds like a steam train. That's it, eh? Did all those kids' shirts sell out, Nicole? Oh, Jono's shirts. Yeah, Jono's ones. Oh, I thought you meant those kids' shirts. Oh. Wear the tread off, no noise. That's what happened, Paul. All right, let's see where she was rubbing and where we got to cut.
Puppy,
Yeah, buddy.
you're back.
You're all right. You had Honey Nana with you. You're all right. All right, I'll hand it back to my. See down here, guys. We're just going to get the reciprocal saw out.
So to me, that means the lower control arm bushes are a bit buggered because the wheel wanted to creep forward.
Yeah, there. What's happened is the tread has grabbed a bit of sill panel and just ripped it forward. So we're just going to get the reciprocal saw, basically mark that, and just.
So the nollie bit, so if we just bash that top of that strap in a little bit, that'll be fine.
Did it scrub on that? Yeah, that was where the rubber smell was.
Just there, yeah.
The rubber smell, guys, was from that strut. This one here is just a little bit closer for some reason. The bearing might be a little bit further worn on this one. And yeah, so we just got to bash that strut top in touch. We'll get there. It's just a process of smashing stuff until it's right, I suppose.
Keegan Keel said self-clearance at its finest. It's my ex's Bellino all over again.
Once you get older, you do get sick of lowered cars and stuff, going over bumps and scraping, and yeah. When you get in the formula and it doesn't scrape on anything and it just drops like a normal car and it's just a pleasure. And you jump into everything else and they scrape and bump. Yeah. Yeah, so that was half a success, I reckon, guys. Yeah, you can see this one here is sticking out a bit and there's a screw. So. No, it didn't.
I think we're just going to have to start, like the start as that lip goes to start trimming through there, through the door.
Yep.
Up around there.
Yeah.
And to about, if we do it to there, it'll be right, because we're just going to have plenty at the back there.
Yeah, that'll make it brand new.
Alright. I'm fine with that, so.
Alright, do you want me to knock wheels off? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Puppy, we're going in a bush.
Hmm?
We're going in a bush.
Not going to Brisbane today, buddy.
BA.
Not going to the BA.
Truck. Truck.
I went to get another set of wheels for the AU this week, and I was supposed to get them Monday, and then the guy messaged me Monday morning, goes, "Oh dude, I'll be home after 2 o'clock," and it's like, I'm not hanging around in Brisbane till 2 o'clock to buy a cheap set of wheels, so he got the shits because I didn't go and get them, but yeah, I went through in the morning and I didn't know, I didn't realise that he wasn't going to be home all day. He should have told me when I said I was going down there. But what do you do? I don't like mucking people about, but what do you do? Oh. Watching.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mum says to call the guy about the couch and it's only 12 months old.
Okay, I'll have to do it after this because it's on my phone.
He said he'd do it after this. Ben Arnold donated $5.
Before I get something in my eye, I'm going to grab some facial glasses.
That it is advisable.
I love
She's like Mia's lolly necklace.
No, they're really soon.
How long have you had that? How long have you had that for?
Costume medicine.
Since last week, wasn't it?
We got donuts and I got donuts.
Really? You'll turn into a donut one day. Oh!
Nope.
I keep getting comments like where I didn't even think about it, like people saying, "Oh, you're building one like Mod Max," and it's hard because so much stuff's already been done. I didn't even think of that when I bought the VT. I wasn't thinking big wheels. That was Leith's idea, but.
If you're noticing then I was going to go without cutting the rear bar, so hopefully I'll put some pinch weld or something on it, and I'm going to have to cut the door.
When you shut the door,
Yeah, it's great.
What's wrong with that?
this is a
Dream
rule.
car.
They cut.
I'm going to end up having to cut. Oh, I need to take that rear bar off,
We
don't I?
know can't touch it and.
Any of you guys at Arcs that wanted to buy that spoiler kit, you better ring Leith now.
Because I'm about to chop it.
This,
Not much caring going on for that sort of thing
we
today.
know whether broke that little part.
This might not do it. It's cracked here.
What?
It's cracked there.
Okay, sweet. Cut it.
Well, this one.
It's fixable, but
No, it's not.
This one's still broken. This one's still broken.
No, fine. What else am I hitting in there? Plastic vinegar, eh? Oh, I'll just have to rip that out later.
told you to roll a baseball bat under it.
What's that?
Someone said to roll a baseball bat under it.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're sticking out too far. Cutting's more fun.
Which one?
That, yep, just falling off. I'm going to extra it back up there. That's awesome.
Out of the way, man. Out of the way.
Right, that's all to go. I'll have to pull that inner guard out.
Sorry, yeah, Sean. There you go, guys. Here's clearance. Out of the way, man.
Still got to do the door.
Yeah. That's clearance at the front, that front strut tower.
Yeah.
I can't see any other spots where it was hitting, so.
We'll do these and we'll give it another go, but I'll keep it chopping.
Stay back here,
Oh.
man. No, it's not a genuine kit, guys.
Hold that.
Yeah, it's not a genuine. If it was a genuine HSV kit, we wouldn't do that to it.
Yes, we would.
Probably.
1973 Holden said I'm going to head off the stream of struggling to pay CS.
What was that?
1973 Holden, I'm going to head off the stream of struggling to pay CS.
See you, buddy. Alright guys, I don't know how much more of this. Do you just want to hang around a bit longer? What do you want to do?
Keegan Keel said Captain is an absolute savage, in an absolute savage mood with at Commodore.
Very good.
Do you guys want to hang around still, or yeah, we're just going to keep it poke along with this? It's not too exciting, I suppose.
They want to see the yard.
The what?
The yard, they want to.
The yard?
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want to see?
Just new cars, any new cars.
Nothing really of interest, guys. We've got, I'll show you, that's coming up in a video. Nicole got a new car this week to get rid of her shopping cart, but there's a video go up today or tomorrow on that. We've made some progress on this one that Savannah was supposed to be doing, but she's been at school. So it's got all the new front end and stuff on it. We're just going to paint this now to sell it. We've only had normal sort of stuff come in, guys, like heap of Commodores, Falcons, Lancers, nothing of real.
The VN wagon.
The VN wagon. The VN wagon hasn't come in yet. I haven't heard back from Matt yet about going to pick that up, swap for the kit.
Daniel Shutter gave us $2.99.
Thank you very much, dude. Legend. We did put some wheels. Remember, I got wheels for the AU. They ended up being Holden, so we ended up putting the wheels off that, and they're going to go on to that manual wagon that's going to get done. So that'll be pretty cool. This will still get the RB30 and big wheel tubs and stuff like that.
The GU Patrol and VS parts.
Okay, VS parts. There's a heap of VS's way over there. And not a lot of patrols. Leith's got a patrol he wants to sell. What year's your patrol, Leith? So there's another spoiler
Your
kit
patrol,
there.
what year is it?
2001.
Leith, what do you want for it?
Try to get $6,000 for it.
Leith's got a 2001 turbo diesel 3-litre patrol, gold, $6,000. If someone wants one, bull bar, big wheels. So there's another
Other
one of those
wagons.
spoiler kits just there, guys. It's been sitting there for ages. I'm pretty sure there's another one out the back, and there's another front bar at my house. They're everywhere. They're not something that people want. You know what I mean?
1964 Daston Ute tubs.
No, sorry.
Any other wagons?
Not that's come in lately. It's been a bit of a slow week. I think I've only bought about 4 or 5 cars in this week.
Only
Just
4
the
or
same
5.
stuff, really. It's just your normal VXs and VZ come in. Yeah, I didn't. There's a heap to pick up. There's that Gemini coming in. There's a Dodge Caliber on Monday. There's another late model Subaru Forester coming in on Monday.
Mr. Jack gave us 5 and he's heading off.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jack. I really appreciate it, mate. Thanks for joining in. Yeah. Yeah, not much has come in this week, guys. It's just been the normal tow jobs and nothing of great interest. I did go to a guy's house. He's bought a ute office, and I dropped it out there, and there's a lot of early Falcons, and he actually had like an XT GT in his shed. It was really tidy, but I was so sick. Like, I've been sick all week. I didn't even get my camera out, but I will go back up and visit him and go through his yard. There was a lot of Mark 1 Cortinas, XP, XL Falcons, wagons, sedans, utes. Down the back, I could see XR and XT utes as well. But I've been so crook this week, guys. But I've still had to keep working, obviously, but just, I couldn't even film it. But I will go back out there and get some film of that.
What's the white GU Patrol at the back? Is the Mrs. Subaru the grey one? I've got a blue vtss myself, but rare L67. Would you sell those blue door card inserts on it?
Yes, mate, definitely. Give Leith a call, for sure. It'd be, yeah. I'd like to see some of the stuff go to someone. So, yeah. Yeah, Nicole's Subaru is a silver WRX, yes. You'll see that in the next video. And her new car, well, she drives a Kia Sorento or something now, like a soccer mum thing. But I've been looking for something for her. She needs something with a bit more space now with Mia and all the rest of the kids. And I've found her something cool that we can build. So you'll see that in the next video. It's going to be an awesome car. And that will be one that'll get done fairly promptly. So there you go. For the guys that want to see something get done quickly, that'll be one that gets done fairly quickly.
We've got a call coming in. I'll just...
No, don't worry about it.
What's the white GU Patrol at the back?
It came in, it's one that goes into the car yard to sell as a complete vehicle. It came in with a blown turbo. The turbo's on it now, but the exhaust is still full of oil. We've got to get the oil out of the exhaust and then buy a few bits and pieces for it, give it a clean. Inside's already done and perfect. The motor box now is good. Just get the oil out of the exhaust and it'll be for sale. I don't know how much it's going to be yet because we're not finished. And yeah, but it's just a complete one that'll go for sale. I've got another one there that I've got to put a gearbox in, a blue earlier model Patrol, same as Leith's one. It's a manual one though.
Oh, they're asking if that is Mum's car.
Yes it is, but I won't show you now
Okay.
because it'll be in the next video. What do you reckon? Can you just wait till then? I like it. But once again, it's one that someone's done before, but it's very hard. There's only a certain amount of cars around. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, you'll go scrolling back through the video now to see what it was, won't you? But yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. All right, dudes, I'm going to pull the pin. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We're going to continue on with this and get it all clearanced out. And yeah, probably take it out for a test drive. I'll film all that though, guys, and upload it and let you guys see. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It does mean a lot. And like as well to try and get the videos into the algorithm so more people see it, so more people subscribe. To move the channel forward, merch at shopkingatowcrew.com. yeah, it all got re-uploaded on Wednesday. The kit shirt should be on there. Just keep checking. There must be a glitch on the system again. Seal. Square up the top.
Square.